Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, then welcome to you. Today I'm going to be doing the readings for April 2020, and I am going to be reading now for the lovely Capricorns. I will drop the cards that I'm using in the readings today because I am using a new oracle deck, and it's the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds by Lucy Cavendish. Okay, I already have a fairy deck by Lucy Cavendish, but I was so drawn to these cards. And what I've done is, I've obviously, if you're new to my channel, I do premeditate so I can get some poetry, and that's why my name is Poetry Witch, because at the end of the readings I always do a little bit of poetry to tie in with the cards. And I pulled out two starter cards this month for you guys, and we had the Zebra, the alchemical sign of fire, and we also had the Light Dancer, which is illumination, the radiant self, and shining soul. And the energies I was picking up here was, I was just feeling, Capricorn, everything that you've been dealing with at the moment is just all black and white, mundane, just paperwork, having to sort out, appointments that you've had to be making. It's all been very, very paperwork, okay? And this has brought you down, this has brought your energy levels down, and it's like you want to see through the black and white what's going on. It's as though some of you are waiting for some really important information. Now this could be on your health, it could be that you've applied for a job, or you're thinking of moving jobs, okay, and you're in the paper sift at the moment. With the black and white here, okay, you're waiting for clarity. That's why we've got the symbol in the third eye. It's as though you're tied up in paperwork, you are tied up in a system. An appointment system could be, you know, if you're following a health thing where you're waiting for your next appointment to come through, and it's just there saying to yourself here, it's like your third eye envisioning what is going to be coming, you know, for you in the next couple of months of what you're dealing with. So this was what I was feeling with the energy of the Capricorn reading for April 2020. It was as though as well, you need to get some colour as well for some of you back in your life. It's as though when I was doing my meditative poetry, black and white rainbows, it's just though your world has just been really just black and white, okay? As I said, with paperwork or just mundane problems that you've been taking on other people's responsibilities. And it's a call here to say, Capricorn, you've got to get some colour back in your life, okay? And with the Light Dancer as well, it's a lighter energy that needs to be coming in and filtering in for yourself. So I'm eager to start shuffling, Caps, and see what else, what the messages we've got coming out for you. I also felt with the Light Dancer that some of you have had your paths crossed with a kindred spirit of late. If that hasn't already happened, I do feel that this is going to happen in the month of April, okay? I just feel you're going to be meeting somebody who can resonate with you on your same vibrational level, and I want to say they make you laugh, okay? They actually make you laugh, this person does, and that's why the Light Dancer, I just feel that's the energy of a person that is going to be around you in the month of April. So let's just get a bit more clarity on this then, Capricorn. So if I can have another card, please. And we have flexible, okay? It's just a message here saying to yourself, okay, you may have felt grounded with all what's been going on and not being able to move. And it's just saying here, you've got to start getting some flexibility back in your life for you, okay? Plus the fact as well, some of you have been bending over backwards. Because I always look at the artwork on these cards. Literally bending over backwards for other people, okay? And it's made you feel trapped, because we're looking at, like, they're in the centre of a maze here, okay? Your dreams and ambitions, which are in this egg that you've had to put on hold, okay, because you've had to bend over backwards, literally. it is a message to say this is the energy that you now need to be coming out of it. You need to be flexible more for yourself, for your own needs, Caps. So let's get some more clarification on this. But if we look on the top of that card as well, there's a daffodil. I don't know whether you can see it there, but it's just saying here, because it's on about the spring season, and we you know, we are going into spring now, and it's just saying, you know, you are going to be able to grow now as a person for your own personal needs, your own self. Okay, so let's just get some clarification. And we have here risk. Now, to me, this is with the flexible and the risk here, it is saying you have literally been pushed to the edge by certain people around you. You have been pushed to the edge as well with some of you worries and concerns, okay? But it's saying here, it's coming out as the risk card here, as in there's no risk in this circumstance, to say you have to take that leap of faith. You've been pushed as far as you can, okay? And now it's time for you to jump for you. That's what I'm saying here. You've been flexible too much for other people, and you've got to the edge here now, and it's saying, look, you can't do any more than what you've been doing. It's, you know, the cut-off point here now is for you to take that leap of faith and start doing things for you. Okay, so let's just get some clarification on the risk card. So yeah, it's just a new phase coming in, because we've got a new moon, like a full moon, so it's a full cycle that's been completed, and it's saying, you know, you've got to start now. Oh, and these two definitely want to come out for you, so I'm going to take the two. And we have rock bottom, okay, and sad embrace. And this is the energy, okay, this is the energy that you've been feeling, my lovelies, and this is why, you know, with the black and white that came out with the zebra, it's saying you've got to get this colour back. And as I said, some of you could be dealing with really complicated issues at the moment. Some of you could be feeling low because of your health. You could be waiting for appointments to come through to get some resolve on some health issues, okay? And you feel, some of you don't know where to turn for the best. And that is why you feel like some of you have been pushed to the edge. But it's saying here, you've got to take that leap of faith, okay? If some of you have been putting some investigation off, or you know you don't feel very well, okay? And then you're thinking to yourself, but if I go to the doctors, are they going to, you know, give me bad news? But it's saying here, you know, there's only a certain point you can go to, and you have got to get some light on the subject with the light dancer. It's not going to resonate with all of you, but I am picking up with some of you out there who have been in this situation where, you know, you didn't know which way to turn. It's made you feel rock bottom because, you know there's a problem with your health, and it's taking that leap of faith to go and get it looked at, okay, for some of you. So let's just pull a few more cards out, and I'll go with this pile here, back to the Collette Baron-Reid Wisdom Wisdom Oracle. And they're jumping out for you today, Caps. And we've got poised, okay? It's as though, as I said, some of you have been putting this on hold. Whatever this issue is that you've been putting on hold, okay? It's as though I want to put these two together. I'll just do it that way, yeah. So literally, you have been just waiting, okay, thinking to yourself, should I, shouldn't I, what do I do? But you are going to take that leap of faith, okay, and it's going to make you feel liberated, because you will get the answers you need, you will get the treatment you need, okay? And this is key, important message for some of you, Caps, out there, as I said. By taking the right steps, okay, and taking that leap of faith, you are going to get the help what you need. Now, if this is on a relationship stance, because I do like to touch on the relationship side of things as well for some of my readings, then it's just saying here that some of you, okay, have been too flexible with a partner. You've just literally bent over backwards. You've tried to do your best for them, and they've literally pushed you to the edge. You know you have reached rock bottom in this relationship, and you know every day you're feeling sad, okay, and you're thinking to yourself, I can't go on like this anymore, okay. And with the light dancer, it's about saying to yourself, you need to look within, okay, because your soul is being your spirit and soul is being clouded and being brought to a lower vibrational level by this person who you think can change, okay, but they can't change. And once you get that realization, you've got to take that leap of faith and free yourself from whatever that aspect is in that relationship that I feel is making you really sad, okay. Again, it's not going to resonate with all of you, but I just wanted to touch base on that for anybody who's dealing with the romantic, because once you take that step and realize that, you know, that person isn't going to change, okay, then as I said, I just feel they've taken the colour out of your life, okay. But he's saying once you get that realisation and take that risk and take that leap of faith, then you can start getting your wings back, and your spirit can start to illuminate again, because I feel they've stifled you. Whoever this person is around you, they've stifled you, tried to control you, but it's saying, you know, you're freeing yourself from that. So let's just get some more clarification, and I want to go with these. But I do feel that there is somebody coming in. I felt this with a lot of the star signs this month. I feel like there's fated people, teachers, okay, who are going to be put on a lot of the zodiac paths going into the end of April, beginning of May. So there's new lessons to be learned for all of the star signs as we move through April, what I was feeling with. But let's just have a look what we've got here. And we've got Magic Stream, okay. So this is a new start for you. We've got a new moon here, okay. We've got the water element, which is emotions. You've literally, it's like water under the bridge, I want to say, for some of you as well. It's releasing this, okay, because obviously we've got the blue here with the sad embrace, okay. There's a lot of emotions being released here. Now this could be to do with, as I mentioned before, some of you going through some health issues, okay, but it's saying here, by taking that leap of faith and going down the right channels here, it's literally taking you the right course. You've just got to take that move, Capricorn, okay, for some of you. Now again, I'm picking up here because obviously I'm just getting the energies pulled in from these cards, and I do feel there's going to be some joyous news for some of you regarding pregnancies. I feel that I'm picking up on the 3rd week to the end of April. There'll be good news here, because I also look at the stalk as messages for some news of pregnancy. Obviously, if it's not you, it's going to be news that you hear of a friend whose, you know, daughter or niece or whatever has actually got pregnant, or yourself, if I am connecting with any Capricorns out there that have been trying, and I just feel that the news is going to come through strongly there, that there is going to be, it's a very fertile time if you are trying to conceive, okay. But it's just saying there, I do feel some of you will get the good news that you know, that you are pregnant, or you are going to conceive, you know, and you'll get that news as we start to go into May. So I am just going to pull out one more card just to see what energies are going to be coming in at the end of the month, going into the start of May. Let's just have a look what we've got. But when I look at the sad embrace here, can we see the full moon here? This is just a positive card to say this energy that you've been feeling and trapped in for some of you is coming to an end. We've got the new moon here, okay. So if it's on the romantic, as I was saying, or anything like that, you are moving and shifting through this. So we have the hidden worlds, and it says changing consciousness, awareness, extrasensory perception, okay. Now this to me is about literally the flower has completely opened up, okay. You are opening yourself up, because I feel the Capricorns who I'm picking up with have been really closed off, okay, in the last couple of months. But it's saying here, this is marries up lovely with the light dancer. It's as though, you know, it's saying at last you can start to get some clarity, some light on the subject here, and literally start growing spiritually for some of you as well, okay? Changing consciousness is about changing your thought process, my lovelies. And as I said, some of you have been sitting there, if it's on the relationship stance, where you think, do I actually throw the towel in now? You know, I can't carry on, okay? And it's just saying it will be a completion, and you will rise above this and grow spiritually from what you've learned, because everything we go through in life is a lesson, okay? But as I said, for the month of April, then I just feel here that you are going to get resolved. You will take that leap of faith, some of you, because it is key importance on the health issues, and you'll be glad that you did because of the poise card that came out, okay? It's just saying here, you'll just jump for joy thinking, I did the right thing. I worried over, you know, too much. You know, I was going through my thought process, and it will be good news, okay? It will be good news that comes through for you. What I want to do is, I do feel strongly, I'm just going to move this little charm with the feet from the Gemini read. I am going to pull out an animal spirit card because I do feel there is somebody going to be crossing paths. As I said, a lot of the star signs have got new people, new energies coming in. And I just want to shuffle the animal spirit card for you, Caps, just to see what kind of personality I pick up for you. So let's have a look what we've got. And we have the octopus, which is the alchemical sign of water. Now, this could be a water sign. It doesn't have to be a water sign as in Pisces, Scorpio or Cancerian. But can you see on top of the octopus's head, okay, it's got the same colouring as what is in the starter card for you, being the zebra. It's saying, I said at the start of the reading, you need to get some colour back in your life. Whoever this Mr. or Mrs. Octopussy is going to be fated to come in, okay, is going to be the person who brings that colour back into your life. They have been through an emotional time themselves. They can relate with you, okay, but they will literally bring some colour back into you. They, with the octopus symbol, because obviously I just feel them reaching out to you, okay, reaching out to you, okay. It may be, you may already know of this person, as in just, if you're working in a workplace, you might just briefly say hi to them in that kind of a scenario. But I feel they are going to reach out to you if it's that case. But for those who I feel it's somebody new that you haven't met, then it's just that the octopus who's going to be crossing your pathway, okay? They're a very social person, okay? And I do feel that you will meet them socially, more so than in a job aspect here. And like I say, it's going to be a chance fated meeting. I just felt I was picking up with a lot of the signs, as I said, kindred spirits are coming in to a lot of the star signs for the month of April, going into the start of May. So my lovely Geminis, Capricorns, here I go again, I'm reading for Capricorn. So my lovely Capricorns, I am now going to read you my meditative poetry. And I actually purchased, if you're in the UK, I don't know whether they are abroad actually, but it's a company called The Works, and I actually purchased these fabulous books. They all came in different colours, reds, blues, bright greens, but yours, Caps, come in the dark black. I thought, black and white, and you've even got a black journal. But I was going to keep these for writing the poetry in per month, so I keep using them on the little postcards. So this is your personal little poetic book that I'm going to start writing your monthly poetic meditative poetry in. And it just symbolises, when I was sorting through them last night, I picked out, I thought Capricorn, black, everything's black and white, and it even had to come out for you in your journal, my lovelies. But I'm just going to read you, okay, what I actually wrote for April 2020, and it says, only black and white rainbows have been filling your world, wondering if your voice will ever be heard. Sometimes your mind steps back in time, reliving a memory that walks a fine line. Within you, your spirit illuminates your soul, reminding you not to let go. And then it says, a kindred spirit will be crossing your path and soul will remind you it's good to laugh. Okay, so as I was saying in my poetry, a kindred spirit, and it's this Mr. or Mrs. Octopussy, okay, is going to be coming in and crossing paths with you, who is literally going to bring this colour that you need. You may have met this person already, but some of you, I think, are fated to come in, and it's going to be met on a social scene. Okay, I feel that you'll meet them in a collective, for some of you. But yeah, that is what I got on the poetry sense of things, my lovelies. So I'm just going to tie this reading up now with picking out a charm, as I do on my monthly reads. So I'm just going to have a dig around, Capricorn, and see what we've got. And we have the elephant. Okay, now the elephant is a symbol of knowledge, and knowledge is power. And this is where I feel those people who have been in the dark on their health, okay, it's just to say, you know, you will have the knowledge about what's going on, and as I said, it will be a liberation for you on that sense. On the relationship side of things, it's about listening, okay, because I do feel, as I said, this new person that's coming in is going to be on a social element, on a social scene, and it's just, I feel for you, some of you as well, it's about listening on the social side of things, because it's as though somebody, a friend of yours, will approach you, and this is where the introductory is going to come in for some of you, not all of you, to say, there's a person here I think you'll, you know, really get on with. So it's saying here, because it's like the ears, okay, on the elephant, it's saying being tuned and listen whilst in the social scene, because I do feel that your name is going to be mentioned, and this is where some of you could chance meet this person. But the elephant is, as I said, it doesn't forget, and it's a sign of knowledge, okay. But I do feel for the main reason this charm has come out is for the people that are going through the health reasons. It's good to have that knowledge, okay, and it's good to know what you are dealing with, my lovelies. And you will have to listen, okay? There will be some listening times here, even on the health side of things. You've got to listen of what you're being told to do as well, okay? And that is why the elephant has come out at the end of this reading. So, my lovely Capricorns, I hope you can take some elements away from that reading for April 2020. Obviously, I do my end of the month reads, so we can get a little bit more clarity. So I'll be doing those to the end of the month. But until then, my lovely Capricorns, take care of yourself, and I'll look forward to reading to you next time. Take care, bye.